Hello, and welcome to this, the first in our series of Tinkercad walkthroughs. Tinkercad is free software that you can download at home and use to design your own 3D objects. After you've designed it, you can send it into Clearwater Library where we will print it from free. If you haven't already watched our first introduction video, I'd watch that now. This first walkthrough shows how to make a simple box. 3D design consists mostly of combining and subtracting objects from each other in order to make more complicated objects. What we're going to do is walk through the design of a simple box. As you can see, the box is simply a hollowed out version of the cube supplied by Tinkercad. We'll begin by selecting a box and dragging it into the work plane. You can place it anywhere on the work plane, but for preference, somewhere near the center. The default size of an object in Tinkercad is 20 by 20 by 20. We'll leave that as the dimensions of our box. 2 millimeters is usually a good guide for the minimum thickness of a wall. Any less and there can be problems printing. So the first thing we'll do is reduce the cube to being only 2 millimeters high. You can do this by selecting the top anchor point and moving it like so, or you can type in the value required, in this case 2, and this will make a suitable base for our new box. We now need to construct the walls. First, select another box, and in much the same way that we made the base, we're going to reduce the box to 2 millimeters in width. We now move it and align it with one of the edges of the base. Now this can actually be rather tricky, as we have to align it exactly with the edge of the base. When I'm happy with the result, I select both the boxes and join them into one group, like so. We actually need to do this 4 times, once for each wall of the box. So, for each wall, we bring in a cube, reduce it to 2 units in width, move it so it is aligned with an edge of the base, once it's aligned, we need to group, and it's important to remember to group each time you add a wall. Like so. We can now add the remaining 3 walls. As you can see, you have to take care each time to make sure you're correctly aligned. Oops! Finally, we do our last grouping and we have our finished box. Now, the most problematic part of this entire process has been getting the sides aligned with the base. In part 2 of our walkovers, I'll show a much easier way to do this. Clearwater Public Libraries offer a free 3D printing service. Go to the link you can see on the screen here, fill in the form, upload your new STL file, and send it to us. When it's printed, we'll let you know and you can come and collect it. I hope you found this video useful and that you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.